Alright, I'm gonna do a chapter review for Black Clover chapter 367, titled Black Bond. So it starts off with Damnatio, seeing the audience, seeing his thoughts, saying whoever would have thought that I'd be saved by the Black Bulls. And we see Damnatio falling. So I guess Damnatio is gonna be under the same condition as Lily, where he's like, in this state of a coma or a comatose. And then then we have Asa saying just not for a while, alright. I swear I'll wake you up too. And I think I don't know if I was the only one that knows this, but I should find it kind of funny because like in the in the scene where Asa like walk was walking toward Damnatio and he just hit him with like one slash. Like in the scene, he was walking toward Damnatio. And then, we see him, kind of like walking off all cool, like after he cut him. And then in the next page, like we should see him like jogging back to the portal, to meet up with Pharaoh though. Like I don't know, I just find it funny. It's like also trying to make a cool appearance, and then like he has to like walk back to where he just came from. I don't know. I just thought that was a little bit funny. But yeah, I also walked back to Finro and Ishika, calling out to to his people. We see the Witch Queen. Witch Queen gets up, and then I guess she used the rest of her magic because she used the black cocoon, or not the black cocoon, the blood cocoon thing, where she heals everyone. Like I'm talking about everyone, like all her people, the Black Bulls, everyone that was in the Witch's force. And then the Witch Queen says, "We cut very close, but none of them have died yet. I think they'll make it. Bird Girl, your magic is what kept their lives from leaving them." And then Nero was happy, saying, "Thank goodness." So everyone did survive. Gaussian great too. I'm happy for that because I like their relationship and how it was going. And then then the Witch Queen starts talking to Vanessa, saying well, Vanessa then says to Vanessa says first, saying, "Your Majesty," and then the Witch Queen says, "This is going to consume almost all of my power, and so become the Witch Queen in my place, Vanessa." And we see like her face starts like aging because I guess because of what she said, she's using all her power. She can't really maintain, her appearance or her youth. And so Dorothy then interrupts, saying, "Oh, hang on, I'll be that. I already did plenty of fun stuff in my teens and 20s. I'll do just fine when your former majesty." And I'm cool with that. With Dorothy being the current Witch Queen, like Dorothy is strong, but I don't know, like is Dorothy got the capabilities of the Witch Queen? Like, can she heal people? Like can she heal like a whole group of people just like she did? I'm not sure. Maybe with Dream Magic she can put them in that world and heal people, but I'm not sure exactly how strong Dream Magic is because only time we've seen it is with the Black Bulls, and every other time it just gets washed out by like high strong powered mages or mages who magic types can destroy concepts. But I don't know, maybe she is crazy. We have to see. But that is kind of interesting that Dorothy's just gonna stand down as the Coral Peacock's captain. So I wonder if Kurt's gonna take up the mantle, and I wonder who's gonna be the vice captain. But we don't have time to worry about that because everyone's in peril. And then Dorothy says, looking at the little I guess like the little magic sphere that shows the Clover Kingdom, saying that the enemy's still way ahead when it comes to firepower. Though we'll have to work hard. We had to work real hard to avoid Earth's to avoid ending up at death's door again. And then the Witch Queen said, "As long as the Black Bulls revive, you have some sort of plan, don't you, anti-magic boy?" Asa says, "Yes, yes, ma'am. Thanks, Witch Queen." And so then we figure out what Asa's plan is. He pulls out Asa with the help of Leave. Asa pulls out the demon dweller sword. We go back to the past where we see Ryu speaking with Asta, saying, "See this? Here's just a theory, but part of the deal with anti magic is the fact that It's the fact that it can make other anti magic twos, other stuff anti magic too, right? And we seen that with Yami sword and whatnot. And so then he theorized that whatchamacall, that if Asa can give anti magic, if Asa can give stuff to anti magic properties by letting his flow into others, then he can give anti magic to objects. That not only can he give it to objects, but maybe he can give it to people too, like a reverse demon dweller. Because we see one of the true attributes of demon dweller is that it can take in magic, and then if it can take in magic from others, maybe it can give its power to others. And we've seen that with in the Elf Reincarnation arc, when Zagred was in the final fight with like the whole group with Licht, Lumiere, Asa, Yami and whatnot. When Licht and Lumiere give all the elves that holy light, and then he says all that Zetan training made you a little better working with anti magic too. I bet the odds you could do are even better now. Anti magic is uncharted territory, but nah, because it's uncharted, it's worth a shot, ain't it? And I like Ryu, but like, I'm just surprised how like Asa never really thought about like I give Asa credit. He's a good swordsman, right? But like he really never like dive deep into his swords. Like Demon Slayer, there ain't really a lot to think about. It's just a sword that can strike people and whatnot, and on the side of the sword you can repel magic attacks. Demon Destroyer, you hold it up, it's kind of like an EMP. It erases any cause and effect magic, and it can erase any magic in that area. Demon Slasher, I feel like Demon Slasher also kind of like made its own thing to where he can strike anything and hurt whatever he wants to. But Demon Dweller Sword was the most interesting one because it could absorb other people's magic. I guess forcibly too. But like Asa never really dived deep into it. And like I'm just surprised like Asa never really like thought any more of it through the whole series until Ryu brought it up again. Like Ryu was giving Asa ideas, and Asa had a sword like for the longest time. But yeah, it's cool now that they're diving deep into the Demon Dweller attributes. And so Asa did just that. He activated Demon Dweller, and then he gave his anti magic to his Black Bulls colleagues. And Ryu says that this also says that I can share my power with the rest of them. And then Magna's saying, "Well, then check you out, Asta." And then we see all the Black Bull members with like the anti magic power on them, and they all got really cool designs. Excuse me. And then they said, what should we call? They're like the ultimate Black Bulls. And all the design look pretty fire. Um, also said, let's get out there and save the world. So, excuse me. So yeah, the designs are pretty cool. I hope like the design, changes every now and then. But like, the design so far is pretty awesome. Now I know the most controversial thing is people wondering how it's gonna work because people don't like the fact that Asta can I think people understand the fact that Asta can give his magic to others, but people aren't going to like how it's going to be used if they can still use their magic with anti magic. It's what people thinking. Uh, Me personally, I'm just waiting to see what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna hate it either way because either way, I'm going to. I'm just gonna see how it works because I'm assuming Tabata knows, Tabata knows what he's doing. He already has it planned out. What I'm assuming. Like I think he already had this, somewhere in his drafts of him. Like he always wanted to Asa to give out his anti magic properties to others. So we'll see. Cause I'm thinking it's kind of like what Noct did with his devils. Like Canis has the properties to multiply with his pack. So hypothetically, if he were to like give his attributes to one of the Black Bulls, they would just have like pack. Like if he gave us ephemeral, ephemeral would just have like multiple copies of him that could use portal magic. But with anti magic, it's a bit different because anti magic kind of been engraved in the story that it's anti. It's like no percentage of magic at all. It dispels magic. In which case, in this theory, like if it dispels magic, then that should also harm the Black Bulls. But we see it's kind of like like bonding with them. So like I said, we had to see. I have faith in Tabata. People just don't like the concept because it doesn't really make sense at the moment. But I want to see how it goes. And the funny thing is, from the looks of this chapter and how it's ending, I don't think we'll see how it works. Cause I think they might skip back to the Clover Kingdom with Vino and Noel. So we may just have to wait, and that may just upset people even more. The fact that we have to wait to theorize on how it works. But like, I mean, couple ideas I can think of is that like I don't know if it'll give them straight up like properties of what Asa has, where it can dispel magic. Like if they like maybe they can maybe like they shoot a their magic attack, and it first like the first like maybe it's like in two layers. Like the first layer is their magic, and then the second layer is enveloping the anti magic. And maybe it cancels out their magic or the enemy's magic with the first layer. First layer gone, second magic is their magic. But like I said, I'm not sure how exactly it'll work. But and I think of it, it's kind of like it kind of reminds me, not the concept but the design. It kind of reminds me of the Dark Disciples when they was given dark magic by the Dark Triad Devil powers. Now, if it's like that, if it's like they're just giving a devil amp boost because it's a devil, I can understand that. But then again, I can't because Lee doesn't have any any magical powers. So I can't understand exactly, what the devil amp would be since they ain't getting a amp. Not unless they're giving like amp because he's a devil, right? 'Cause, like with devils, they have a heart that can't be destroyed easily. Now, if it's just if it's like a double amp, like with elves, like elves are just amp because they're naturally born with gifted mana. Like when all the Clover Kingdom Machinates got turned to elves, they should get a an instant boost because they just became elves. Just genetically, when they became elves, they should get an instant boost, like with luck and ghost. Like maybe it's that if they should get like if they become like they have like I wouldn't say like devil DNA, but like the devil boosts of just having like a devil like DNA. I guess I don't know devil genes, something kind of like that. Just because they're using devil's power, but like I said, Lee's power is actually anti magic. So I don't know, but like I said, I'm interested. I don't know. I don't know if it'll just give him a power boost, like what I'm trying to say is I don't know if it give him like a power boost or it would actually give him the actual attributes of anti magic on top of theirs. But yeah, the people theorizing that it give them anti magic with their magic, maybe it should give them a devil boost because like we see with the Dark Disciples just have devil boost. They don't have any properties of gravity magic, scourge magic, or or what should we call space magic. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm thinking maybe it's more like the Dark Disciples and not like he actually giving them anti magic. If he is, I don't care because Tabata gonna explain it, and whatever explanation he gives, we're just gonna have to take it. But like I said, the design look cool. I can't wait to see what he does next. Oh, excuse me. I heard that it's gonna be on another break, but we may get leaks for this upcoming Tuesday. But we have to wait and see. Other than that, I like the chapter. It was okay. I know it's a really controversial chapter because a lot of people, have their accurate, not accurate, have their what I'm trying to say. Um, like they have logical criticism that make a lot of sense. But I feel like we just gotta give Tabata, you know, just some time. But we already know how people are. Like people you really get Tabata a lot of times for a lot of other things. Like there's other couple of chapters that people didn't like either. Like with Noel and her instantly getting the Leviathan and all that stuff. But yeah, I just can't wait to see how it works. I give the chapter like uh I give it a 7 out of 10 only because I like that they finally went back into the concept of using the Demon Slayer's attributes, after such a long time. So I can't wait to see what he does with that. And maybe also gets another weapon. I don't know, maybe a shield. But yeah, that's it.